Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again with a new session of Science 1, lesson number 14, substances in common use. We have already discussed about this radioactive substance and food colors in the last video. Now we are going to discuss about certain chemicals like dye, the uses and its adverse effects. The colored substance which on applying to an article imparts that color to the article is called a dye. Generally, a dye is soluble in water and insoluble in oil. Often, a mordant has to be used to fix the color after dyeing a cloth. Plants are the main sources of color for preparing natural dye. Roots, leaves, flowers, bark, fruits, seeds, fungus, and pistil are used for making dyes. In Kashmir, a very good dye is made from saffron, which is used to dye fibers from which saris, shawls, dresses are made. These are very costly. Many people are engaged in this occupation as their means of earning a livelihood. The use of henna leaves to color hair is safe for health. William Henry Perkin invented an artificial dye in 1856. Artificial dyes are classified into many types on the basis of chemical properties and solubility. Petroleum products and minerals are also used in these dyes. Now we are going to discuss about the uses and adverse effects. They are used for coloring cloth and hair. The fluorescent colors are used to make street boards that are visible at night. Dyes are used to polish leather, shoes, purses, and chappals. Adverse effects. Dyeing hair can have adverse effects like hair fall, damage to hair texture, burning of skin, adverse effects on eyes, etc. Lipstick contains a dye named carmine. It does not affect lips but causes stomach disorders. Excessive use of plants for making natural dyes results in deterioration of the environment. What problems do you get after playing colors in Rang Panchami? The colors does not get removed from the skin, causes itching, remains it for a longer time. Which colors will you use to prevent the occurrence of these problems? Natural colors which are skin friendly. What problem do you have on painting the house and furniture? House and the furniture. Definitely when it falls on the furniture, it does not get removed up very easily. We regularly use scientific artificial colors on Rang Panchami. Decorating the house by painting red color used on Rang Panchami is very dangerous. It contains high proportion of mercury in it. It poses risks like blindness, skin cancer, asthma, itching of the skin, permanent blocking of sweat pores, etc. Therefore, it is necessary that artificial colors are used cautiously. Now, another chemical which we are using in our day-to-day life, that is deodorant. Body odor has caused by the bacterial decomposition of the sweat. A deodorant is used to prevent this odor. Everybody likes a fragrant deodorant to remain fresh the whole day. School children use deo on a large scale. This large scale use of deo in adolescence is the result of the advertisement shown on television. Deodorant contains parabens, methyl, ethyl, propyl, benzyl, butyl, and also alcohol in large scale or large proportions. Aluminum compounds and silica are also being used. Now, what are the various types of deo? Ordinary deo, it contains smaller proportion of aluminum. It decreases the odor of the sweat. Antiperspirant deo, name itself suggests, against the perspiration of deo, sweat. This decreases the extent of sweating. It contains about 15% of aluminum chlorohydrate. It clogs the sweat pores on the skin. It's very dangerous then. Clinical deo. Some people sweat heavily and it has harmful effects on the skin. Clinker deo is meant for such people. It contains 20 to 25% aluminium. It is used during the night. Now, harmful effects. Aluminium, zirconium compounds are most harmful chemicals in the deodorant. Disorders like headache, asthma, respiratory disorders, heart disease are likely to occur without our knowledge. There is a possibility of various skin disorders and also skin cancer due to aluminum chlorohydrates. Now, Teflon. Teflon is used for coating. Coating implies covering. Coating cooking utensils and industrial equipment to avoid sticking. It is a polymer of tetrafluoroethylene. Tetra means four. Fluoro. Fluoro means fluorine. Ethylene means molecule of CH2. Roy J. Plunkett discovered it in 1938. Its chemical formula is polytetrafluoroethylene, that is C2F4. The whole N means it is N times long chain of C2F4. Now, properties and uses of Deo, Teflon. The atmosphere and a chemical substance have no effect on Teflon. Neither water nor oil will stick on Teflon coated articles. High temperature do not affect Teflon at its melting point is as its melting point is 327 degrees Celsius. Teflon coated articles are easy to clean. Uses: Teflon is a poor conductor of electricity, therefore Teflon coated wires and parts are used in high technology electronic instruments. It is used for making non-stick kitchenware. The colored metal sheets of two-wheelers and four-wheelers are given a Teflon coating to protect them from damage due to high temperature and rain. Powder coating, a very complex part of this lesson. Here you have to understand it, listen and understand properly. Powder coating is a method of applying a layer harder than a point on the surface of the iron object to prevent rusting. So, life shelf of iron is to increase the lifespan of the iron. Our outer covering has to be a cover has to be put on the iron in order to prevent rusting. In this method, a polymer resin, a pigment, and some other ingredients like are mixed, cooled, and ground into a uniform powder. This powder is sprayed on a polished metal surface by electrostatic spray deposition (ESD). In this method, the particles of the powder are given an electrostatic charge, due to which a uniform layer of powder sticks on the metal surface. Then the object is heated in the oven along with the coating. The chemical reaction occurs in the layer, resulting in the formation of long cross-linked polymeric chains. This powder coating is highly durable, hard, and attractive. Powder coating can be done in plastic and medium density fiber, both in day-to-day to use as well. Next is anodizing, another way of coating. A protective layer is formed naturally on the surface of aluminum metal by a reaction with oxygen in air. In the anodizing process, this layer can be made of the desired thickness. Anodizing is done in electrolysis. Electro means electricity, lysis means splitting the molecules. Dilute acid is taken in the electrolytic cell, and aluminum article is dipped in it as an anode. When electric current is passed, hydrogen gas is released at the cathode and oxygen gases at the anode. The reaction with oxygen occurs and a layer of hydrated aluminum oxide is formed on the anode. That is an iron article. This layer can be made attractive by adding color in the cell during electrolysis. We use anodized cooking utensils like griddles and cookers. Why? to increase the lifespan, durability. Now, ceramic. Anodizing, generally we use it in the cooking vessel like pressure cooker, which is made of aluminium, and a dark layer of aluminum oxide is put over it so that the lifespan of the aluminium can be increased. That is called as anodizing. That also with the help of sulfuric acid and certain other chemicals, or we can call it as compounds of aluminium. Now we'll discuss about the ceramic. Ceramic is a heat-resistant substances formed by kneading on inorganic substance in water and then shaping it, hardening it by heating. Pots made by a potter, Mangalore roofing tiles, construction bricks, pottery, terracotta articles are some examples of common ceramic articles that we see around. If you need information, here how ceramic article is made, that is being given, but it is not in your syllabus this year, so we'll skip it and move ahead. We'll move to the next subtopic, that is called as porcelain. It's a hard, translucent, white colored ceramic. It is made by using the white clay called kaolin found in China. The glass, granite, and mineral feldspar is mixed with the kaolin and kneaded with water. Resulting mixture is shaped and fired in a kiln at a temperature of 1200 to 1450 degrees Celsius. On firing again after glazing, beautiful articles of porcelain are obtained. Which porcelain vessels are used in the laboratory? Porcelain dish is used so that it does not react with the other substances. Also, on heating, it does not break easily. Bone china. Bone china is made by adding some ash of animal bones in the mixture of china clay, feldspar, fine silica while making porcelain. This ceramic is harder than porcelain. Then advanced ceramics. Oxides like alumina Al2O3, zirconia ZrO2, silica SiO2, and some other compounds like silicon carbide SiC, boron carbide B4C are used instead of clay for making advanced ceramic. This ceramic requires a temperature of 1600 to 1800 degrees Celsius and oxygen free atmosphere for firing. This process is called as sintering. Ceramics can withstand with high temperature without decomposing. Ceramic is brittle, water resistant, and an electrical insulator. Therefore, it is used in electrical instruments for coating the interior of a kiln. The outer surface of ships and blades of jet engines. A certain type of ceramic tiles are fixed on the upper layer of space shuttle. Some types of ceramics are used as superconductors. Thus, we have covered up all the topics of this lesson. For remaining other lessons, we'll discuss it in the next video. Till then, have a great day.